Neighbor, just reaping all the fruits of my labor. I got acres, and this been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time, love it. Haters been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. It's been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time, love it. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all. Finna make my own wave, I ain't following the tide. 100 from the jump, they all know I'm bona fide. Plenty of it left to keep the haters occupied. Work too hard, but to let it die. Make my own wave, I ain't following the tide. 100 from the jump, they all know I'm bona fide. Plenty of it left to keep the haters occupied. I work too hard, but to let it die. Yeah, I work too hard, but to let it die. I work too hard, but to let it die. Let it die.
We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. It's a daytime custom league battle between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. Now at the plate is Marcus Semien. He will lead this one off
Leading
today.
off the afternoon for St. Louis, the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Pitch on the way. Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is in there for a called strike one. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Fouled away. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 3, Dylan Carlson.
So now to the plate, Dylan Carlson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And this will be fouled away.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Dylan Carlson becomes the first out of the inning. Pitches a called strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Fouled off. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reynolds is there. 2 gone. So a man at second here with 2 away. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. This is line to left. Hernandez gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Now to the plate, here is Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the
shortstop, Bo.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader is right there, 1 down. No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Behind 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Line towards center field. Bader is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next to hit, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Racing back the center fielder at the track. Gone!
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
So now it's Brian Reynolds. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. Teoscar Hernandez would be next. Pulled toward right center field. Carlson is under it, and he makes the... Now into the box, Nolan Arenado, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Therefore, it is Guerrero, and that's the first out. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Popped him up. Guerrero in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar.
First offering on its way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And he fouls this one off. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Stepping in next, George Springer.
George Springer.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2 balls and a strike now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader is under this one. And there's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Reese McGuire.
The catcher.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Lourdes
Gurriel. Lourdes Gurriel, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Strike 2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Now a fastball swung on. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product Paul DeYoung as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. And another foul ball. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Harrison Bader is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
High in the air out to center field. And they'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third. Now to the plate, Marcus Semien. He singled first time up. Here's the pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
A shot down the first baseline. Another full count pitch home. And this one's taken for ball 4. So good work there as the Redbirds have got a 2-out base runner. Dylan Carlson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And there's ball 1. And there's ball 2 now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio.
For the Jays.
First pitch of the AB
second
now.
Baseman, Kevin Biggio.
The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Goldschmidt over to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Drilled to the left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
The designated
Shohei Ohtani digging in next, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now a throw over to first. Runner's back. Now the 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4. Couple of runners on base with 1 down, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless you really have to.
2-0 now. From the stretch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1 the count now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Number 10, Brian.
First pitch on its way. Brian Reynolds stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. A swing and a ball into the corner that hooks foul. Bichette on third. Ohtani over at second. Guerrero is over at first with 1 away. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. Here's Matt Carpenter. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
The designated hitter.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate. 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
The batter, the first baseman,
Matt Foster takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Fouled off. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Runner goes for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The left fielder.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Hernandez.
Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung's got it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. 1 out, bases empty. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Lays off 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And it's fouled away. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
The 3-2 one more time. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. And that one is gone! Stepping in now, Reese McGuire.
Number 7.
As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader is there. 2 gone. 2 down, no one on base. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Gurriel
Popped him up. Simeon has a play. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And stepping in, Tyler O'Neill. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And now a pitch on the way. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. And now the first pitch. Paul DeYoung is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Outside, 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Stepping in once again is Kevin Biggio. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
The second baseman, Kevin.
High in the air out to center field. Bader is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So it's back to the top of the order now. In to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And it's 1-1. The 1-1. Now here's a drive out to right center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the designated hitter.
Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. 1-0 the count. Two 2-0. Bichette leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 3-0 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Line drive, fair ball down the line. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Now back, first baseman, Vladimir.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
The center fielder, number 10, Ryan.
Into the box now, Brian Reynolds. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And he goes down and lines this one into left field. A base hit. Daniel Ponce de Leon trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball hit on the ground is short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw on to second. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This one skied out toward right. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Striding in is Marcus Semien. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
The right fielder, Dylan Carlson.
Into the box, Dylan Carlson, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. No hits to this point. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hold the string on him. Strike three swinging. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Matt Carpenter.
Number 58 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. First pitch on the way.
Number 58.
Semien stands at second with two gone.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. So stepping in is George Springer, and that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Up next, Reese McGuire. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. Sharp ground ball to third. Gloved by Arenado. Throw gets him. Two down. Digging in next, Lourdes Gurriel flew out last time up.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Hit on the ground to third. Arenado has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Seventh inning ready to roll. And here comes the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Fouled away. 1-2 as he chases the slider. Here's the pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Julian Merriweather comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Ball and a strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Bichette's got it. There's one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Now the pitch. Line drive to left. Hernandez gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Tyler Webb gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Digging in will be Kevin Biggio. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into right field, that's a base hit.
The batter, number 11. Short shot.
At the plate now, Bo Bichette, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Webb rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Blue Jays pitcher with an even 1-1 count. Has a look, now the pitch. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Into right right center. That's a base hit. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. That's inside. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Ryan Helsley comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in now, Brian Reynolds. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Helsley, playing here in his age 26 season, he throws a four-seam fastball, a cutter, a curve, and a changeup. And there are two away now. Next, here is Teoscar Hernandez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Did get the call there, but you can't let that bother. You just have to say, so what? And make another good pitch.
Carlson gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. New inning set to get underway, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Tyler O'Neill goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Paul DeYoung comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And that one yanked just foul. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Into the corner and slicing foul. A wind-up and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And Springer will tuck this one in to retire. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, George Springer.
George Springer.
And now the first pitch. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Now it'll be Reese McGuire grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
So the next to bat will be Lourdes Gurriel. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. High in the air out to center field. Bader able to track it down for the 3rd out. All set to start the 9th in this one. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien.
The second baseman, Marcus.
David Phelps comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Fouled off. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
The right fielder,
Dylan Carlson is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Here comes the 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Now here it comes. Matt Carpenter is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about it.
Makes the catch, and the Blue Jays have come back to even up this 4-game series at a game apiece, as this one is over. 6-0 the final shutout score today. Toronto jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Matt Foster is credited with the win. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Fans